All right. Hello, 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 Evo Squad. Hello on Facebook and TikTok. How are you? So, this is the beginning of 2023. Super exciting. Our first Mindset Monday and the first Monday of January. The first Monday of the year. Lots of firsts, which is one of the reason. Oh man, let me plug this in or I'm going to lose my power. One of the reasons why I absolutely love the new year, because like you get all of the firsts again. So we did our 4-part series in how to plan your success for 2023 and create your vision. So if you have by chance missed all of those trainings, go back and watch those 4 trainings leading up to today and get your plan together, create your vision board and really get dialed in. And these 5 mindset shifts are going to help you propel that vision in, forward to gain momentum and to make that vision happen. Because yes, it's great to have a plan, and it's great to have a vision that helps you get to, the plan that helps you get that vision and create that vision. But if you're not in the right mindset, we all know that it becomes very difficult very quickly to get the momentum. So, and to make those changes and make those shifts so that your vision for 2023 comes true, right? So your mindset, obviously, as we all know, is a big deal. And it has everything to do with how your life and business is going. All right. And just know that you can shift your mindset very quickly and intentionally, or you can allow your mindset to be the greatest roadblock of you getting to where you want to go in 2023. But the decision and the choice is yours. So here are some mindset shifts that I feel are super important and super helpful so that your vision for 2023 becomes a reality. Oh, I just lost my screen. Where did it go? Here it is. All right. So number 1 is be intentional. And this is being intentional with your thoughts and your time, because I feel that these 2 things are what drive our success. And since what we think about the most and how we spend our time is 2 things that you have total control over, that can help you build your vision, your success. So we've made a plan, right? If you've done the training, we've made our plan that's supportive to your vision and your goals. Think about this and be intentional with your time and your thoughts. So you'll want to set an intention. If you were with us a couple minutes ago before we started, what is your intention for the year? Have you decided on like a phrase or a word? Like, what is your intention for the year? When I do yoga classes, we set an intention for the class or for the day. But going into 2023, what is your intention for the year? Now, maybe that's too much for you to think about, right? So think about for the next 90 days, what is your intention? As I mentioned, my intention is to do what brings me joy and saying no to the things that don't. So think about that and remember this going through your day and planning your day. Remember that's that persistence and consistency, which is going to take us through fear and lead to success. So when you lean back on what your intention is and being intentional with your thoughts and your time, that's what's going to help you get closer and closer, one brick at a time, to creating that perfect vision. So that's number 1. Number 2, and this is big and we talk about this a lot, is get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay. Do something that scares you just a little bit every day to push your comfort zone. Because if you go into 2022 totally comfortable, right? Or 2023, coming out of 2022, being comfortable, what you did in 2022, if you've gone through our vision work, is not where you want to be, because your vision for 2023 is bigger, better, and brighter, right? So what you did last year is not going to take you where you want to go this year. It's not going to help you be the person that you really desire to be in 2023. So, just kind of take stock of that, make some adjustments, change your plans as needed, but take a look at what your beliefs, what your habits are, your behaviors. We talked about this in the habit training, making your beliefs supportive of your the new habits you want to create, and know that no growth ever came from staying inside your comfort zone. So everything, and I've got a really neat graphic that kind of displays this visually for those of you that are visual learners like myself. Like basically, we've got the circle, and we're of course the center of our own circle, but everything that you're afraid of is outside of that circle, but right next to it is everything that you desire. So it's like literally like right there. It's right outside. The more you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, just like anything else, the easier it will be, as well as the more confidence you're going to have. Okay. So that's number 2. And we are going through the 5 mindset shifts to help propel your 2023 vision if you're just joining us. Number 3 is to check your baggage. We all know now, when you pay for baggage, it's cheaper to check it than to bring it with you, right? Check your baggage. And that basically means that 2022 baggage isn't allowed in 2023. Every fear, every failure, every loss, every difficulty already had their time in 2022. Leave them there. And like I was mentioning earlier, I love the new year because everything is the first. Today is the first Monday. It's the first Mindset Monday. It's the first week. Everything is brand new. So you have the opportunity to start fresh and leave all that stuff behind. So don't waste your energy by lugging around the hardships and fears of last year. Okay. So I suggest, and we might actually do this as a group, do a chakra cleansing, do an aura cleansing, clean your house, change your hair, change your clothing style, whatever you need to do to feel fresh and to feel new. I'm doing a detox. I'm cleaning, everything out of my refrigerator, and I might just cut my hair. We'll see. We'll see. But check your baggage and allow yourself to start fresh. All right. All right. So yesterday I kind of did this unintentionally, but it was great. Number 4 is to unplug your mind. Now, I suggest doing this on a daily basis. I did it like all day yesterday. I was unplugged. If nobody saw me, that's why. Allow your brain and your mind to unplug, which means getting away from social media. This is, though we use this in business and it's a necessary tool, allow yourself time every day, whether it be first thing in the morning, last thing before you go to bed. I suggest doing both, to be away from your phone and unplugged. The chaos of social media, because just think about it, as you scroll, all of the stuff going on is done in a way so that you stop the scroll, which means like there's tons of information flashing across the screen in 3 and 5 second intervals. And you can get trapped, you can get sucked in. We've talked about this all the time, getting lost in the scroll hole, right? Where it's like 2 hours later and you're like, oh my gosh, I just came on TikTok for a second. We've all done that one, right? So allow yourself in the plan of your day, within the structure, to have time where you are unplugged. This is not only going to help your mind to bring peace and calm, but it's going to help your sleep. It will allow you the ability to control your thoughts better. Going back to number one, be intentional with your thoughts as well as your time. And you will feel better. So my advice to you on how to do this is to eliminate your phone from your bedroom. All right. People are like, oh, well, I use it to do this, to wake up, blah, blah, blah. Get an alarm clock or something else. Get like a regular old clock that has, like, if you want music, like a radio, or one of those like sound boxes. But if you remove your phone from your nightstand, you won't be tempted to get on it first thing in the morning. Also, allowing your mind and your eyes to be away from the blue light before you go to sleep is going to allow you to have a more restful sleep. And instead of being on social media before you go to bed, what you should be doing is reading through that movie reel that we created of your perfect vision. If you did the Plan Your Success 4-part series training, you created the vision for your perfect future. And that movie trailer, that 30-second movie trailer clip of what your vision looks like, is what you should be playing in your head before you go to sleep. This is going to allow not only your body, your mind, your cells, everything to be calm and rejuvenate while you sleep, but it'll also put your subconscious mind to work to start planning on how to get you to that vision. And idiosyncrasies will start to happen, and you will start noticing opportunities where you didn't notice them before. And this is all done by kind of programming our subconscious mind and being intentional with our time to set us up for success. Okay. So I really think that one is super, super important. All right. So make an intention to get rid of your phone from your bedroom. And number 5 in the 5 mindset shifts to propel your 2023 vision is no negative Nellies are allowed in 2023. That was so 2022, you guys, being negative. So just stop it. All right. When you spend your energy telling yourself you're not good enough, you aren't smart enough, you're not skinny enough, you're not this, you're not that, you have very little energy left to look inside and just say no and say yes to the things that actually are helpful. So if you've done the training, you know what your why is. Okay. So if your why, like for many of us, are and cutting out negative people. Yeah, this is like a negative of everything. Negative pages, negative people, negative habits. Okay. So recognizing what is not supporting your goals and your vision and getting rid of it. But if you have your big why, I think for most of us, it's about being purposeful, sharing value, improving others' lives, enriching our own lives, just being meaningful, and all of that. Pay attention to your inner talk. Again, look at your beliefs and start using those beliefs in affirmations to support your vision. So listening to yourself and really knowing the difference between what feels good and what brings you joy, because those can be 2 different things. Okay. But what really is what brings you joy and gets your juices flowing, and what you're really truly happiest doing, you want to put energy into that. So where the focus goes, energy flows. So if you're focused on the negative and you've got negative self-talk going on, that is where you're putting your energy. You're not going to have enough energy left to move forward. So again, we're going to stop that and we're going to put our energy into the beliefs and the inner talk that supports what we want to do. So again, getting rid of your cell phone and replacing it with a journal. And just a little spoiler alert, I created a journal and I'm going to share it with all of you, where you will have the spot to actually do this and do all of the things that we talked about in the Plan Your Success training. But replace your phone with a journal, and before you go to bed and when you wake up, write down those affirmations. Like, I am good enough. I have everything that I need to be successful. I am confident. I have an unlimited supply of resources to do what I need to do, to get done what I need to get done. All of those things, those beliefs, if you start telling yourself them intentionally, then guess what? Eventually you're going to actually believe them. So do it in the morning when you are excited about what you do and what you're putting the energy to you. Trust me when I tell you this, that the universe will then do its magic. Okay. And trust the divine timing of things. When you are ready to receive them, it will come to you, but you need to make space and you need to be at an energetic level to allow that, you know, in the law of attraction, you are attracting the energy you put off, right? So you need to be at an energetic level to accept all of the positive, all of the riches, all of the things that you want. You need to be there to accept it. And you need to have space in your mind and in your heart to accept it. So negativity is a major roadblock, is a major blocker. All right. There, you cannot be happy and sad at the same time. Is one or the other. You don't have enough energetic space to do both. So if you just wake up in the morning, and I have said this so many times, you probably, I don't know if you've heard me say this or not, but the first thing that I have the intention of doing, do I remember every single morning? After I do it for about 10 days, I do. Before I even open my eyes, I smile. Before I open my eyes. And then usually I reach over and smack my husband in the face because he's snoring. But I smile. It's the, when you, and this is, there's some scientific studies around this. The act of smiling, when you move those muscles in your face, actually changes your energetic aura. If you've ever done any like of Joe Dispenza's trainings or anything, he talks about our heart coherence, and your heart puts off an energetic field that can be felt out about 10 feet around you. Oh, it's in chapter, I didn't get to chapter 5 yet. So doing that, when you move your facial muscles to smile, you know, like everybody talks about fake smile, but when you do that, you will actually feel your heart expand. Do it tomorrow morning and tell me that I'm wrong. I swear to you, it's true. So it really does work. And the more that you do this, the more you can expand that energetic field. It's just like any, I mean, your heart is muscle. So it's just like anything else. But that's going to set you up for the day to be in a positive mindset, and to really set an intention, and even go out so far as to set an intention for the day. Like to start saying in your head those positive affirmations, those new beliefs that you want to instill. Like, you know, all is well, like you're alive, all of the people you care for in your house are alive. The sun came up today, you know, I mean, you're healthy, I mean, there's so many things, so many what we take for granted type of things every day that you can choose to think of first before you get on social media and you start looking about, you know, like all of the crap. Thank you for the share. I appreciate you. All of like the other negative stuff, be in charge of your emotions and don't allow that stuff into your space. Like this is a sacred space. So be in charge of that. And I 100% feel that these 5 shifts, once you've done the training or even by themselves, will help you get to your 2023 vision even faster. And maybe beyond. Hopefully, that's my hope, my wish for all of you is that it'll be even bigger and greater than what you actually envisioned. So I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know if you've got any questions, comments. I'm sure Jen's got something to add because I saw her mad typing. No, mad typing there.